What's going on, YouTube land? It's your boy JuneHeat back with another video. Today's topic. Let me stop. Today's topic is this dating game we're in, and our failure as a collective to adjust to the modern, adjust and evolve to the modern day of dating. Now, people might be like, what you mean we haven't adjusted? We have not adjusted to the modern day. It's two big things that we have. It's actually three. It's two things we haven't adjusted to, and it's one thing that we have adjusted to, but it's not a good thing. The first thing that we haven't adjusted to as a collective is the internet. We see it every single day. Like, the internet can make you or break you, literally. So when you put your thoughts and opinion on the internet for all people to see and read your comments or videos you're making, it don't make it no better to think that maybe the person I'm meant to be with is watching this. Y'all don't be thinking about that, huh? Like, y'all don't be thinking about the very person that you trying to attract. You pushing them away with your videos and your comments you leaving and all this type of stuff. Like, it's getting wild out here that people, and I'm not trying to pick on females because men do it too, but I'm just using an example of females not adjusting to the internet. Like, I understand. Yeah, y'all want something to make you feel good. You need something to boost your self-esteem, so you want to take thousands of pictures. Not knowing that even the most innocent of pictures, with the most innocent of poses, somebody could come screenshot it right as soon as you post it. And now your pictures is just out there in the universe floating around. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all don't be thinking about that. Yeah, like you post a picture of showing your whole body down there. You're showing everything on your body so people don't have much to imagine. Some of y'all half naked, shaking your booty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be thinking y'all kids gonna see that, and when they old enough to explore the internet and its possibilities. You don't think it would be embarrassing to your kid, son, to watch his friends oogling over you on the internet? You don't think young men would kind of bother your daughter because of what they see you do on the internet? Like, y'all got to start taking in consideration that people are watching. Stop recklessly posting stuff and expecting people to still see you a certain way. Like, you are what you present. Like I said, the same people, females, I'm talking to you. The same people you are trying to attract are watching your videos. They're watching what you say. They're watching what you do. They're watching how you move. You don't think if some of the stuff you do is turning people off? Same with dudes. When y'all out here clout chasing and showing money and guns and all this stuff, and you don't think people watching? Somebody who potentially wants to be with you, you don't think they watching? Like, y'all got to start being considerate of how you portray yourself on this here internet, man. Like we have to, as a society, adjust. The reason why back in the day, your granddaddy, your great uncles and your uncles and some of y'all daddies and mamas was happily married like they is because it wasn't no internet. It wasn't no place where a man can go see his wife's picture posted everywhere. Like if they wanted to see that picture, you have to be in the home. You have to look at the album which the picture was at. But there wasn't no females out here taking half naked pictures like that. Y'all grandmas wasn't doing that. So that's why they got to be housewives. That's why they got to live the life they lived. Is because they wasn't out here like that. You, on the other hand, are half naked on the internet and expecting somebody to treat you like your granddad treat your grandma. Where they do that at? Nowhere. Like that's it's not impossible. Now, and maybe your grandma was loose. Maybe she did take a lot of pictures. Maybe she was half naked, but you don't see them. It's the internet, man. Y'all gotta wise up of what you putting on this here internet to be seen by the whole world. Of how you portraying yourself, especially if you in this dating market and you trying to actively find somebody to be with. Like, watch how you portray yourself on the internet, man. Please, like, just have some discretion, just a little bit. Like, the second thing that we haven't adjusted to as a collective is the dynamics. I just touched on it a little bit. Like back in the days, men went to work, the women stayed in the house. But that was because most women, it wasn't a lot of jobs for women. Women didn't have a lot of rights. This is 2025. Like, y'all have all the rights. We all have equal rights around here. So y'all able to work the same jobs we work. You have able to make the same money we make. So y'all have to adjust to the fact that you are not just a house helper now. Like, you can actually put some money in on the bills and feel like you've done something, contribute something. You can actually be a part of something outside of just being there. Like, not saying that raising kids is an easy job, but like, this is the world we have to step into every day. Come out and work at least 8 hours to make a check, make a living. And that's hard these days. So you cannot expect a man to take care of you anymore. It's not possible anymore. That's why I say y'all going for these high value quote unquote men, and it's not gonna happen. We in a whole different age now. Men is really not made to be just taking care of the whole house like that. If you got another grown human adult, able-bodied working adult in the house, it's just not feasible. So, and I'm not saying you have to put in 50%. It could be 25. It could be, you got to contribute though. Like, you cannot just, y'all was able to get by back in the day because women weren't allowed to work, vote, do all these things, but y'all have all the rights now. The same rights we have, y'all have. So it's no excuse no more. Y'all have to evolve with the times, with the dynamics that we are in now. We moved on. Like, them days is over with. Like, y'all might as well get it through your mind. Yeah, it might be a few dudes out here that's willing to do that, but for the most part, like, us hard working men that's barely taking care of ourselves, we can't do that. So it needs to be an adjustment to the dynamics. Like, y'all couldn't work back then, but now you can. And now that you can work, you want to work, but you want to keep all your money. Like, what sense does that make? Like, why not contribute? Why not want to be a part of something? Why not pay your way? So that's another thing that we haven't adjusted to the dynamics of society we live in today and how it's evolved from back then. The third thing, we've adjusted to it, but it's not a good thing, is everybody is starting to see the I don't want to use a bad word. What's the word? Everybody can see the farce that is marriage. Like, everybody can see that marriage is not all it cracked up to be. Like, when you're a kid and you watch married couples, it looks fun. I got me a woman, companion. We married. She take my last name. We got a family, kids. Now most people, when they are kids, when they grow to know where babies come from and all that, they fantasize and romanticize in their brains about having kids. It's really, sometimes the mom is, you can think about a woman you would want to have kids with and marry and do all that, but for the most part, it's just to have kids. So marriage is starting to be exposed for not being what it's cracked up to be, and that's not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's just the reality of it. That's where we at. Like, dudes are getting hip to the fact that marriage ain't really on our side. So yeah, more and more men is starting to be like, hey, I don't want to be married. I just I'd rather just have kids and deal with baby mamas and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The family structure is, though it's still alive and well and should be, but the family structure as it involves marriage is a whole different story. Like, because once the expectation of a ring and marriage comes in to especially a woman's mind, then if you're not ready as a man to make that step, the relationship is pretty much going to go downhill, because that's just the nature of women. Like, they most of them want to be married. So if that's not the end game for the relationship, sooner or later you can't just play house. You can't put a baby, give her babies, and live in the same house and think that marriage is not going to come up, because it is. That's where we at. So we've, as a society, we kind of adjusted to the fact that marriage is not what we thought it was as kids. So more and more people are opting out of it. So that's another thing that messes the dating game up, because marriage is really not the end goal to a lot of people anymore. Is a lot of, and to be honest, a lot of men can't even fathom being married right now. I've talked to a lot of dudes that's just like, nah, marriage ain't for me. Like, I ain't, and it's sad. It's sad to see it from where it was back in the day, but it's just where we at, man. So we got to make some adjustments as a people, as a society. Like, we got some major adjustments. We got to evolve to this new age we in. Like, we can't stay in the worrying about how your grandma got treated and how your granddaddy got treated. That don't matter. That's not you. That's not the age you're living in. So, and for Pete's sake, I want to say something, but put the Bible down, man. Stop listening to the Bible and what the Bible say your household's supposed to be and your family's supposed to be. Hey, yeah, I said it. Yeah. But yeah, I said it. But that's what's wrong with the dating game. It's too many old rules and regulations going on that people are not adjusting to. And some of them are trying to adjust to it, but only halfway. Like, you have to fully adjust to what's going on these days, or there's always going to be turmoil. But this been JuneHeat, man. Heat TV. Another episode. Y'all, please, 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 please like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. I'm trying to run the numbers up. So, hey, till next time, man. Y'all be blessed.